Aquarii, welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning in my readings. You can find the rest below. Let's get it popping. All right, fantastic. So, for March going into April, what should you steer clear of for March going into April? Steer clear of this, Aquarii. Steer clear of the following. Curiosity, all right? Don't let it kill the cat now. Look like here. Okay, the frequency of curiosity supports our intrinsic inquisitive nature, which is the necessary driving force behind any growth and evolution. Okay, so careful with the curiosity because you might grow in ways that you don't want to grow. Do you feel me? Like, I wish I never saw that shit, because you can't unsee it. All right, is the sensation. You can't unhear it. You can't unknow it. All right, what should you embrace for this March going into April? Embrace this, Aquarii. Embrace this right here. Transformation. All right, transformation. So I get the sensation that you're trying to find a way around something. Like there's got to be a better way. Like you said, I got to do what? Like, no thanks. How can I find a way around that? There's no way around it. Whoever's on that floor. The energy of transformation supports our ability to gracefully flow through times of transition, allowing the old to make room for the new. That's a must. We have to allow the old to make room for the new. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's go into curiosity a little bit, shall we? Let's go into that. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that right there? Okay, well, here's what we mean by that, says the ancestors. Okay, the marketplace. Fortune. What about it? Change. Oh. Oh, okay. Is somebody spending money on a high priestess? Looking into something that they don't have no business looking into? Is that the sensation that I get? This is major arcana. Somebody's doing something major. Okay? Somebody's doing something major. Trying to change a high priestess or trying to change what she's picking up on. Okay? Or if this is somebody doing it to you, they need to steer clear. All right? Fantastic. Let's go further. Burnt bridges. Yeah. Fuck around. And don't let me find out, says the high priestess. Right. Don't let me find out. Okay? Maybe somebody's been looking into you on the web. Okay, because the whole world is in that card. That's the marketplace, you know, like the World Wide Web. Maybe somebody's been looking into your shit, you know, and you might find that out, and then the bridge will be burnt or will be the end of resources. You dig what I'm saying? So somebody needs to curb their curiosity here. All right, so that could be you, somebody that you're dealing with, or something you're observing. Get off on your floor. Let's go into transformation. Okay, transformation, where we're gracefully flowing through times of transition, allowing the old to make room for the new. Let's talk about it. God is behind it all. Let's let that happen. Okay? Let's let that happen. Yeah, somebody's trying to change something. They need to understand that God is behind it all. Okay. Safety. Safe. Right. That's how you protect yourself. God is behind it all. Look at the big picture, which is why we're in the space station this March for everyone. Look at the big picture. Connect the dots. Okay. Let the old shit go away. Okay. Maybe somebody needs to know how, or they're misinterpreting what high priestesses are, or, you know, like, get off on your floor there, you know. Or looking into something that is private information, somebody's private information online, kind of thing. Or looking, yeah, trying to figure out how somebody makes their money, something like that. You know what I mean? And that needs to be curbed. And then here we're embracing God is behind it all. We're embracing the soul connection, if that's your floor. We're embracing the connecting of dots. We're embracing trust and intimacy. Be trustworthy. Be trustworthy. Maybe somebody's looking into their mate's personal information, checking their phone, you know, checking their social media. I don't mean just looking, I mean checking. You know what I'm saying? You know the difference? So I get the sensation that that's a bad idea, you know. Or maybe somebody already found some shit out and now they're having a death of the ego. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe curiosity already killed the cat, because transformation, that's the death energy. You know? So, trust and intimacy, safety, mind your business kind of thing. You know? Leave it to the professionals type of deal. Surprise, sudden new beginning. This is the time before revelation. So this is a transitionary period, or certainly a transitionary understanding that we're coming into right now. So we need the old shit to die, our old ideas, you know, or maybe it's the old idea about curiosity, you know. Get off on your floor. Let's go deeper. What is the main theme for Aquarius from March going into April? The major theme is this. Somebody having every reason to be upset. All right, go on. The Corn Mother, breaking it down. All right, and the female Grim Reaper, which is meaningful with the death energy there of transformation, because she transforms things. She grinds the corn down into powder, and they say people too. She can grind them down into powder as well. All right, go on. All right. Yeah, especially if somebody is looking into somebody's private business, you know, online, or, you know, hacking, or, you know, things of that sort. Protecting what matters most. That's what we ought to be doing. Yeah, abundant future. Okay. If this is you with the abundant future, somebody's mad. Okay. They quite possibly want to know, how is this occurring? They quite possibly are having a death of the ego about it. Get off on your floor. Yeah, healing conversation. Healing conversation has caused them some kind of death of the ego, or it's caused you some sort of death of the ego. Get off on your floor. Or somebody had a healing conversation and somebody else was caused a death of the ego. Like somebody's like, yo, let me put you up on game, yo. You know, somebody is doing bop, 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 some shit that makes you mad. You know what I'm saying? Looking into your shit, Bop, bop, bop. We ain't got no business. Bum, bum, bum. Now we're exposed. Now God is behind it all. Like, oh shit, how did you find out? Can't be trusted. Right. Okay. Or some such thing like that. Get off on your floor. Here's some karma. Here's some karma. Protecting what matters most. Yeah, somebody has to pay. I get the sensation. And or you're keeping your intense emotions under a cool, calm surface, having a death of the ego upon learning, and then you're protecting what matters most, and or making dreams come true, even with all this karma in your past, or you're keeping your intense emotions under a cool, calm surface in order to make your dreams come true, in order to transform the old into the new. New beginning. Of course, after death, we have a new beginning. This is the moment before revelation. That will be a new beginning. We're changing. Spinning the wheel gives rise to a new beginning. We have a abundant future. We're also reflecting. Combination between the Empress and the High Priestess. We have the High Priestess here. I get somebody is mad because something about them. They were looking into your shit. That they're watching you. Or you were told. Taking control of the situation. Yes, somebody be putting you up on game. God is behind it all ultimately. Also, birth of the word, daring to speak, daring to be. Here's somebody taking control of the situation based on this healing information. I'm going to go ahead and guess. Emotional connection. There was some joint suffering here, quite possibly, if you're on that floor, because there's a emotional connection, and here's some mutual karma, bittersweet. And then here we're protecting what matters most. Also, we have secrets of the deep. Here's a secret knower right here. Here's a very quiet, secretive time. Here's some secrets being told over here as well. Okay, and then somebody daring to say something. Profound realization of self, new beginning, abundant future. Somebody may want an abundant future with, I'm going to guess, somebody else, because there's an angry lady here. There's an abundant future here. There's a new beginning here. Also, this is a 9 of Cups energy, so this is very luxurious. This is a 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Profound realization of self. Somebody doesn't know how you do it. It's giving them a death of the ego. They're looking for a way to debunk you. I get the sensation. They're looking for a way to debunk you or myth bust you or some such thing like that. They're looking for a way for you to be in the death of the ego or some such thing like that. Or that's what you're doing to somebody else. Get off on your floor. Cutting out some shit before it becomes a problem because you was put up on game. Or somebody was put up on game about you. Get off on your floor. Empowerment. You were empowered with information. Healing information, quite possibly as well. This could be healing. This could be inflammation. Okay? This could be a need to cool the energy. Inflammation here too. Okay? So the energy may need cooling here because we're cutting out some shit before it becomes a problem. If this is a controversy of some sort, then you were put in a position, or somebody who was put in a position to learn about, the situation, has now become empowered to cut some shit out before it becomes a problem. Let's go deeper. Deception. Magic mirror. She's using the river as a magic mirror. Okay, go on. Possible deception, possible symmetry. Okay, looking like symmetry. Looking like symmetry. Okay, because divine union, divine twins come from up out of here. Then we have the symmetry of, we're here. You know what I'm saying? We're here. And here's the duality. And then here's the emotional connection. Let's talk more. Put some respect on my name. Okay. So this could be exposure. Somebody's doing something to protect what matters most, and it causes them to see, or they learned of the deception, and then they, got into security protocols here because they could see clearly up under the light of God that somebody was trying to put some negative karma in their life, right? That somebody didn't want them to be confident that God loved them. Right. So that's why they trying to myth bust you or debunk you, or, but you figured that out. They wanted you to have a death of the ego. You have every right to be upset. Really, it's them that's upset. Whoever was trying to, how can I burn this bridge down? How can I burn the sanctuary down? Because the high priestess is in front of the sanctuary, in my mind. And then it's next to the burnt bridge. They wanted to change your fortune. They was trying to poke at you to see if they could change your fortune, or how they could change your fortune. Whale, pet whale, pet whale. Yeah, you safe. You know the secrets of the deep. You're safe from deception. Right. You know about the magic mirror. You don't end up in Narnia. Right. You already know that God love you. It's a done deal. Right. Put some respect on my name. Right. Right. So all they did was increase their own karma. So I get the sensation you had to go through some karma too, but it put you in a better position. You dig what I'm saying? Like, they don't know the secrets of the deep, so that's not how the karma affected them. Bittersweet. Right. See, the magician. See, deception. Yeah. Yes, somebody was trying to deceive you, but you was safe. You was protected from it. I get the sensation you felt it here with the emotional connection, and also with the roaring inferno here, because there's intense emotions. So you took security protocols. I get the sensation. Okay, sounds good. All right, let's go to the central axis. Clear road. You can do what you want to do. Abundant future. You can see things clearly. You cut the head off of corruption if you feel like it. Absolutely. Right. You have clear perception. It's going to lead to abundance for you, and it clears your road because you're guided by the Spirit. So you got it like that. You have the privilege of doing what thou wilt. Right? After the destruction of the past, you had to renew yourself. Look like it worked out beautifully. Here's some potential for the future. Look. Oh, you cleared the road. You did your part. Okay, you did your part to clear the road, because here we're cutting the head off of corruption, and here's a clear road, and here's a clear road. Do you feel me? So it's like the spirits helped, and then you helped. You helped also somebody see something clearly as well. Okay, because profound realization of self and transformation, which is the death energy, which is death of the ego, also some exposure here. Okay, so by your action, assuming it's you, get off on your floor, by your action, you're still standing. You know, as a demonstration of God's grace, I get the sensation. As a demonstration of the presence of the Spirit here in the Do What Thou Wilt card, guided by the Spirit here in the God card. Okay, so a new world is being born, or a new world is being, you know, created, and then here is your star, right? Here's the birth of a new star. God is behind it all. Okay, we got some sanctuary, safe haven, pet whale, pet whale. Somebody's in their head because you walked away. I'm going to go ahead and guess they're having a profound realization of self that you walked away because of all of their shenanigans. Sure. Okay. Quite possibly in their feelings about this cutting off of the head of corruption business and clearing the road business. And or there is a couple of kings thinking about each other. You know, one is in his feelings, the other one is in his head. Maybe a couple of kings did this. I don't know. Okay. But whatever it is, look like the Queen of Swords. By the way, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Queen of Swords cut the head off of corruption. I get the sensation everybody's having a death of the ego or had a death of the ego for different reasons. Okay, great. Let's carry on. Healing conversation. What about it? Facing fears. I see. Facing fears. Hitting the target. Go on. Facing fear. Somebody wants something. They want to take control. They want to heal this. I see. They want to heal it because they want... Okay. They feel caught up in your magnet, or you feel caught up in somebody else's magnet. You want to take control. You want to claim this. You want to claim this as yours. That's what the healing conversation is about. That requires some facing of the fears. We want long-term stability. Let's go further. Yeah, mutual. Okay, so somebody wants to be involved. Okay. They see that you have every reason to be upset. I see. How do you do it? How do you do it? I get the sensation. How does fortune keep coming into your favor? They are attracted to that. Look at here. Yeah, they're a little obsessive about claiming you on this level. This is what's causing them to face their fears, because they have to have you. They need to cut out the devil before it becomes a problem. Look, let's just cut the devil out, girl. Okay? Cut me in, cut the devil out. Look like here. We care about each other from a distance. The devil came between us on one level or another. All right? Let's pull it all together. What's the bottom line here for Aquarii from March going into April? Bottom line is this. Somebody has to walk through the fire and follow the protocol, face the inconvenient truth around here, prove themselves. I get the sensation. Reach out for an opportunity to connect, divine timing and divine union. Put in the work. Somebody's got to put in the work. They got to persevere against all odds. Okay, fantastic. Listen, I hope that information helps somebody. All right. For more deep ass readings, like, share, and subscribe. If you need a personal, get a personal. Hit that notification bell on your way out and pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom over at Amazon. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. And I will see you again here soon, Aquarii behind the black veil.